You are watching noglocal.com.
I think the tricep complement the bicep. When training biceps, it is good to train triceps as well. That is, as equally as we train the bicep. In this way, the results are better. Your arms always looks better, or I feel that my arms always looks better when I'm training both the bicep and the tricep. Some tricep workout that I see seem to work so many muscles that it's a little bit too much for me. So I like to isolate the hands at times, but for warm-up I use both hands. It's not necessary. You can use both at the same time, doing alternating and or single hand. So for the warm-up, we'll do both hands. Just lift and go. And like any warm-up, you want to just rep out the warm-up. The goal is to focus on the tricep, really. And like I said, I believe these are great because what they do is they offer great isolation. You can really focus on the tricep and go nice and slow. I've increased the weights a bit to go to my second level of warm-up. And I'll do the same thing, alternating each hand as I warm up. Always remember as you train, or at least it's my philosophy, that slow makes growth. So try not to go too fast. This way you get the best out of your training. I do know that if you're going a little faster, maybe you can lift a little heavier. However, a little slower and you'll get better results. Or at least is what I find. I'm going to do another up the warm-up set with the 40s before I go into my real set. I believe warm-up is very important. Sometimes I'll do 2 sets, 3 sets, just to get the body ready. The idea with warm-up is that you want to work with a lesser weight to get the body prepared. This helps to avoid injury and help the body perform much better. Now we'll get into our first set with the 50s. This time we'll do one arm at a time. This is generally how I do the workout at my real set after the warm-up. Then I switch over and continue. As I've said before, better to do a good rep or that is a few good reps than too many bad reps. Because your goal is to get results. Now we'll go on to our next set. With sets, I like to do a minimum of 3. Even more, sometimes. With repetition, I like to do 6 and above. If I fail before that, my goal is to keep it clean. That is, even if I can't do 6, I still try to do a slow and good repetition, even if it's less than 6. That way I get the benefit of the result, even at a lower number. Okay, let's get on to our next set. Sometimes I'm asked, how much rest should you get in between? Depends. I like to do a superset. That means sometimes I get no rest as I do opposing muscles. Sometimes I do compound sets. And it's the same. I'll go straight from one workout right into the next without rest. However, I don't like to rest too long between my workout sets. I feel that when I rest too long, my body gets a bit cold and I lose the effect of my warm-up. So, a minute or so, or 2-3 minutes, not too much. I don't want to get on the phone, have a long conversation, and then I'm all cold and I have to start over from scratch. Of course, as your sets increase, your repetition per set will decrease. It's fine. Whatever you do. Whatever you do. Maintain your form. And try not to rush. Even if it's one, do it with good form. And don't rush. Now we'll finish it off. I try to work the tricep about once a week, sometimes twice. Generally though, I work the tricep when I'm working bicep. Because personally, I like to do supersets. Back and forth, working opposing muscles. I do it for two reasons. One, because of time. I really have less time to work out. If I can do two muscle groups at the same time, then it's better for me. This is it for my tricep workout. I'm Kelly. Thanks for joining me.